You can't clip me. I'm unclippable. I'm not a host.
Well, you thought you was unclippable, but you've been clipped for a year, and you saw my emails. You thought you was gonna come back under your shit. I was gonna transfer you to me. I just think what you said is disgusting. I think you were disgusting ass nigga for saying shit like that. And I hope that karma comes back to your children, including you and your family. I hope all of that happens. And I wish the worst for you, to be honest. You're a predator. You're disgusting. And I hope every female around here knows how nasty you are. But go ahead, you have the floor.
All right, good. Let's have a conversation like adults, because your opinion is your opinion. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, if you watch the whole live, your opinion would be different because we are speaking on scenarios and you didn't hear everything, so you based your opinion off reading just the last chapter of the book. If I tell you that if I show you a video of me smacking the shit out of, okay, let's say a woman, all you seen was me smack a woman, you gonna say, God damn, he dead wrong for that shit. Fuck is wrong with him doing that? But when you go back and they show you the whole video instead of the clip, and you see that the woman smacked me, my mama, and my kids before I smacked her, you gonna say that's what that bitch deserved. So I don't mind y'all painting the narrative y'all paint, because
you're right. You're right about that.
Give me 10 seconds. I don't mind the narrative that y'all paint, because we were having a whole conversation that was all the way X'd out to get us to where we was at. So what y'all basing your opinion off what y'all heard and not the details of what was said before that. Now, if you listen carefully to what I'm saying, what I said is a woman should not put herself in, and they painting a picture that somebody really got this shit really happened to them, but it didn't. We was going back and forth explaining, well, why do you feel like this and that? And I'm telling them that I have children. I have daughters. If my daughter goes out with a man, has sex with a man, outside in the car, in the party, fingered all day, gets dropped off at home after going out to the bar, having more drinks and partying. The man drops her off at home. She gets in her car and goes back to his house, fingering, jacking him off, rubbing the dick on her pussy, putting it in, and then, having consensual sex, both of y'all asshole naked in the bed. She tells you stop. She say stop. She ain't say stop. No, she didn't do that. She said stop. Anybody that has sex has heard no before and stop. And it turns the woman on and the man, because you know what type of vibe you on. I told him, if a woman tells you to stop and you don't stop, and she say, no, for real, stop, and push it away from you, you supposed to stop. And I said, and that's the bitch you kick the fuck out your house, because that ain't how the motherfucker's supposed to be. But if you in there having sex, they talk about you be fucking for 15 minutes. On the 16th minute, you say stop.
Yep.
You supposed to stop immediately when she say stop. I said, if that happened to my daughter, I would not consider that rape. If he keep going to get his nut, hell yeah, that's rape. But if y'all been fucking all day, you go get dropped off, you come back to his house to have sex again, then in the middle of the sex, you say stop. He pumped 2 or 3 more times, then you get aggressive. I said stop. And then he don't. That is what we would consider rape. But you saying stop and him stopping, that can never be it. You can never say, well, he pumped 2 more times after I told him to stop, so I'm pressing charges on him. You gotta be involved in it. You have to be in that scenario to know if it's considered consensual or if it's rape. I never said take nobody's pussy. But the video that they put up after taking out all the content before it would make it look like I'm on some bullshit. But it was 2,700 people in there, and it wasn't one comment about that shit at all. They did an interview last night. It was no comments about that. All the shit was on him. If that's what I said, and that's what it meant, the whole app should not be talking about me today. This shit should have been happening yesterday when it was said. But it wasn't. But you gave it to the top broadcasters to paint a different narrative. Now you got people saying that this lady really got her vagina took. That's how they painted the narrative.
So let me respond, and let's have a conversation here, since we're gonna have a conversation. And y'all in the comments, I'm not letting